We're gonna build a dirty hot air balloon today, boys, and go on a big sky adventure. This is wild. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Minecraft. My name is EkodeInk, and I have a Chinese proverb for you. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but in Minecraft, I use them for building. All right, so when we last left off, we were friggin' building this nice new house. We got a dusty zombie in here. I'm gonna fight him to the death. Yeah, baby, get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, let's continue the build. We have the floor mostly done. This little area over here, we're gonna have to work on, but that's not our priority now. So I'm thinking maybe we pinch the house off at about this point. I'm gonna fill this bottom section in with some dirt, and then from this point, we can reconfigure the walls and stuff. We're gonna fill that with dirt, put a half slab. Oh, wrong side. I think we've got to be standing on the opposite side for the half slabs. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna use for this actual flooring out here. That guy's tweaking out. You all right there, buddy? Man, he ate a mushroom in the forest and he doesn't know what's going on anymore. There he goes. Okay, we snapped him out of his stupor. All right, we are gonna need some glass, but I'm thinking we're gonna go glass panes. So before we go any further with the build, I do need to test and make sure the glass panes are gonna sit nicely on these half slabs. Holy crap, dude! There's a freaking rainbow. Ah, what? That's wild. What's at the end of the rainbow? Does something actually spawn there? You know we've got to find out, baby. We're gonna glide across. Yeah, baby. Oh, the rainbow's disappearing. Oh no, I couldn't chase down the end of the rainbow. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a couple of shovels, and then we're gonna slide down to the beach, and we're gonna pinch up some dirty sand. Let's just aim down there for the center-ish area. Oh yeah, baby. Dude, I legit feel like I'm playing Fortnite. Modded Fortnite or something. Yeah, baby. We're getting closer. There we go. Found a nice little sandbar here. There's not much sand though, to be honest with you. Dig, 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 dig. Dig, dig, dig. I'm just gonna get as much sand as I can out of here and then fill it in with dirt. We're just gonna quickly replace the sand before the water logs this area. Broke one shovel. Okay, looking good. We got 45 sand so far. Wishing I had strength to stand. This is not what I had planned. Let's put a torch in here so we don't have creepy crawly spawning in there. We'll just real quick cover this up. There we go. Look at that. Now it's just a dirt bar. No sand was ever here. It's important to keep the place looking natural so we don't have a nightmare of a world. That guy's gonna be a problem. All right, we're out of here. We can dig up some of this sand. All right, there's tons of sand here up for the grabbing. Dude, this magnet chest plate is for real so good. I don't have to chase down blocks that are floating there. Look, it just sucks them into me. So nice, dude. Also, today I'm actually recording in 4K. What I've been doing in the past is recording at 1080 and then upscaling. So if the video looks a little bit better, that's why. These are like kind of experimental settings. I don't know how the video is going to turn out with the 4K encoding. The frame rate might be a little bit worse, but hopefully the image is sharper. It feels exactly the same in game playing. I've got a really good custom built PC. I built this baby myself and I know what's in it and it's powerful. I don't know how many of you are into like PC specs, but I'll give them out for you if you want them. So my graphics card is the oldest and slowest part of the system, but that's not to say it's necessarily a bad card, because what I'm running is the AMD 7900 X3D chip. It's a 12 core 24 thread processor, and it basically allocates 6 cores for gaming and 6 cores for productivity work. So right now I'm using half of my CPU to game and the other half to record, which is awesome. Typically, if you're gaming and recording at the same time on most CPUs, it's gonna have like a performance impact, but not on this system, baby. We're basically splitting that CPU in half. It's nice. We have like 3.5 stacks of sand here, so we're gonna go ahead and run back because I don't have any food in my, what does that call your hunger bar probably, huh? We just gotta start this long, arduous march up the hillside. Yeah, buddy, we need to check out down here before too long as well. I think that's iron down there. But that's the thing, it's hard to differentiate salt from copper from iron. The colors are pretty similar. They're kind of like that brownish tannish color. Okay, here's our ingots so far. We've only got 7 iron and 19 copper. But let's go ahead and start cooking our sand up. I'm gonna eat these apples to replenish our hunger here. Nom 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 nom. There we go. So we're gonna take our glass here. So we're gonna start off with 1 stack of 16 panes and see how it connects. I mean, you know what? Yeah, I'm okay with that. It does hang off a little bit. It hangs halfway off the block, which is a little strange looking, but I think that's fine. Yeah, you know, I'm perfectly happy with that. That should be adequate. Yeah, dude, that's fine. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I was actually pretty worried about that part. But now that we have that out of the way, we can start the big build. All right, we're already out of glass. Yeah, dude, this is looking slick. I'm a fan. Yeah, and then depending on what we can build with wood, we can have like maybe flower beds out here or something. Actually, you know what? Let's get the house built and then we'll worry about decorations. I love the evenings, man. It like actually feels like dusk is falling. It looks normal over there, and then you look towards the sunset and it gets all hazy and red. Oh, it's so nice. The lens flares are so good. Look at that. The lens flares are the little like light dots that are coming towards us. All right, we're just gonna keep wrapping here. I'm figuring once we have the outside built, we can probably go ahead and like start doing some room allocation on the inside and stuff. And today I'm very well rested. So in last episode, I kind of lost my mind a little bit in last episode. I was so tired, man. You wouldn't believe how tired I was. I was running on pure human spirit and nothing more. Let's replace this wall for a log so that we can kind of cap off the edge of the house here on both sides. We'll just go ahead and fill in these log corners. I also want to make doors, but there's several materials we can make doors out of, including copper. For whatever reason, this pack, it's awesome because it lets you build with copper. Oh my goodness, my PC is so hot. Apparently recording 4K video is a little taxing on the GPU. Yeah, getting back to my hardware specs, I didn't really fill you guys in on that. My GPU is a 6700 XT, which is kind of an older card, but it still performs pretty well. I mean, it's running Minecraft at 4K with no sweat. I have 64 gigs of 6400 mega transfer per second RAM. It's DDR5 RAM. Yeah, like I said, I'm running on AM5 with that 7900X3D. This is a really capable rig. It's really nice, man. Yeah, and I've got it all housed in the nice fractal case. So it has two 140mm fans on the front for intake, three 120s on the bottom for intake. The only exhaust is this rear one. I have a rear 120mm exhaust, but the front fans and the bottoms fans push so much air that it blows everything out. Like, it keeps the PC temps nice and cool, baby. And I've also got a 1000 watt gold rated PSU that should last for quite a while. Anyway, let's look at doors, because we do need to get some doors on this baby. Jump into the crafting table here. We've obviously got oak doors, but I'm looking for something a little more eccentric. So I'm just gonna search all door. I really like the dark oak doors. They look nice. Copper door, like I said. Waxed copper. Oh, so it doesn't corrode. I think we need to do some waxed copper. Oh, wait, never mind. Waxed block of copper. Oy vey. This takes 6 copper ingots to make 3 doors, right? This takes 6 blocks, and each block consists of 9 ore. This takes 54 copper ingots to make 3 doors. This takes 6. 54 against 6. You tell me what's the better option here. My goodness. How much copper do we have? 19. Oh, shoot, man. I didn't put the right flooring here. Oh, crap. We're gonna have to make some more floors. There we go. That looks much better. Heck yeah, I like those copper doors, man. And you can open them by hand too. I was worried I was gonna need a pressure plate. I have 7 doors, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. Yeah, we're 1 door short, man. Oh no, this is heart-wrenching. Welcome to the copper mansion. Oh shoot, I feel like a fool, man. Yeah, what I think we could do temporarily is just put some dirt there, so we know it needs a door, but it's just closed off so nothing can wander in. Also, this section is beginning to worry me. You know what? I will leave this structure here, but what I want to do is just actually take off this whole wall right here and put dirt down. Here we go. Okay, so oak planter. All we need is dirt and wood. Let's do a little test. I know I said I would wait on decorating, but I've got to see how it looks. Oh yeah, that looks horrible. It's just kind of floating there. What if we put it on the ground? I mean, that's more passable, right? And then what can we plant in it? What about a sunflower? Nope. Okay. Yeah, seeds don't work either. I think we have to have small flowers. Can we plant firefly bushes? No. Oh, I'm gonna punch your granny if something don't work for me. This wall is incorrect. Dang it, man. We shouldn't be able to see any grass on the inside of the house. Yeah, I think we're all good except for that one section. Dude, my door's already rusting? Man, that was fast. That feels a little too fast. There we go. Yeah, if we just place it like, oh my gosh! Scared the freaking crap out of me. Ay, 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 ay. Take a nap, man. Get this man out of my house. Another beautiful rainbow on this beautiful day. Yeah, I don't think you can actually track down the ends of the rainbow, but that's really cool. Okay, let's keep going. I want to get more panes down, baby. Yeah, maybe the balcony is a second floor add-on. We'll figure it out as we go. We're gonna have to break some eggs to make an omelet. You know what I'm saying? All right, the house is kind of coming along here. Let's see how much glass we've got. I think I'm presently out of coal up here. Let's book it down to our second house location. Here's our house. Glide down. Oh yeah. So nice. I'm a gliding fool, baby. There's no coal in here. Wow, not even up here? Yikes, man. Where's all my coal? 3? That's all I've got. And 3. Okay. Well, 6 is better than 0. Tell you that. That's ridiculous. Well, I guess I smelted all the stone and then I had to cook all the glass on top of whatever food I needed to make. So yeah, I'm actually just going to toss a whole log like that in there. We should just be able to get a bunch of extra coal, or what is it called? Charcoal. There you go. We're gonna get a bunch of charcoal, which works much in the same way as coal does. Finish these furnaces with some more sand. It is legitimately like 85 degrees in this room. This PC is spitting out its heat at me. I've got to come up with something to work around that. Have you guys ever heard the Devin Townsend project, man? Oh my goodness, it's so good. That's a metal band playing with a full orchestra. It's beautiful. Highly recommend you guys listen to this. It's called Storm Bending, live in Plovdiv. I was in college the first time I heard the Devin Townsend project, man. It was an awakening experience. I heard Kingdom, like some vocal coach reacted to Kingdom by Devin Townsend, and I was like, what is this music? It's awesome. I didn't get into it at the time though. That's the interesting thing. I only got into it later. So we can't actually jump up into the house from out here, but from the inside we can jump out because we can catch that lip and then get up on the glass. We're walking on a razor's edge, man. So I'm thinking we go too high with the glass on the outside, but maybe we need more height. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Dude, it's a great tragedy of living in a small town that there was no music classes offered in high school. And I'm so into music, so it really broke my heart. We briefly had music class in elementary school. It was my favorite class by far. We played like little recorders and sang songs and stuff. You know, it was just elementary stuff. I love music so much. And every day I shake my fist at the idea that I never got to learn music when I was younger. I've released quite a bit of music, but it's very amateur, you know? Like I haven't yet made a project and been like, yeah, this is it. This is my finality. I feel like with every song that I come out with, I improve a little bit more. But I haven't released a song in like 2 years, man. It is something that I feel I will come back to at some point. I have a song right now called Above the Blaze in demo stage. I've been working on it for a minute, but I have to re-record all the vocals because there was an issue with the mic when I recorded it initially, and I pitch corrected everything and it just sounded kind of, you know, less than stellar. I'm out above the blaze. I'm out above the blaze, above the blaze again. Okay. I don't know how I feel about the gap between the panes here. Looks a little goofy, especially from specific angles. Like when you're up above higher. Maybe we go up one more. Let's do a test section and see if that's necessary. But I do need to build a ladder first so we can actually get up there. We're just gonna put the ladder right there for now. Preemptively, I'm gonna add 2 extra sections. All right, let's do just this corner right here and then see how it looks. Let's take a little gander. I don't hate it. Yeah, I think it'll look better if we go one higher. Okay, there we go. All the way around, we should have the correct height now. I look so lovely. Why is that door over there so corrupted? I think it's because it's touching dirt, huh? All these other doors are still relatively okay. How do you clean this? Don't you click it with something to clean the copper? Anyway, now we need to worry about building a bedroom. Yeah, I like that. It's not too bad. Now the question is, do we want to do panes here as well? Yeah, this isn't gonna be my greatest build of all time, but it'll do. It'll do, donkey. Just as a temporary stand-in, I'm gonna make a couple sets of oak doors. Now let's replace that. Looks so good. Oh yeah, it's just temporary, don't worry about it. So I want to do 2 stories. With this footprint of this building, I'm thinking a 3rd story isn't necessary. Maybe we should do logs. Would that look nicer? Yeah, I think logs would look nicer actually. Oh yeah, we're doing logs. This is starting to look like an actual house now, not just a foundation anymore. I'm liking it. Time is a human construct. Dude, so this girl that I used to be friends with, man, we were best friends for years, right? She got engaged and she texted me after like months of not speaking to each other because she decided not to be friends with me anymore. She messaged me, tells me she's engaged, and then just completely dips, doesn't ask how I'm doing, nothing like that. She's just like, I have exciting news, I'm engaged. And then I was like, congrats, I'm so happy for you guys. And then she was like, thank you. And that was it. Like, what's the point of messaging me if you're not gonna actually talk to me? Just made me a little sad, you know? It's like she just obviously doesn't care. She could not care less about how I'm doing. She made that very clear. But it's fine, man. I've realized for my own sanity, for my own happiness, you just gotta let stuff like that go. Just let people move on. Let them do whatever they're gonna do. And everything's gonna turn out all right. I think at this point we can start moving stuff inside. We've got enough of the inside built that it should be cool to do it. Little backpack, you're coming with me. I still need to work out the mysteries of that backpack. So this is the beautiful thing about the magnet armor, brother. You can just drag your items along with you if your inventory's full. That is so nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, now that we have our little bedroom built, we can just slide on in here and start placing. There we go. I'm just gonna fill this with all the wood we've got. Let's keep our backpack at the foot of the bed here, and we can put our precious stuff in here for now. Our very precious 1 copper ingot. We've got to protect it with our lives. Also, let's get some torches up. So on every doorway, I think we can do something like that. Ooh, not on this doorway. Man, this looks goofy. We could break this section out like that. Yeah, that looks completely goofed, man. I don't know how this is gonna look, man. This is gonna look really spooky. I do need to make one of these knuckle pieces though, so we don't have any exposed loggage on this corner. There we go. That looks nice. I just a little walk over the bed entryway, huh? Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely move the bed. Let's put it in that corner. I mean, I'm okay with this. I do want some more room on the entryway, actually. Yeah, maybe we do something like that. It's a little bit nicer. Then we can put our like personal precious stuff in here. Apple basket. This looks like a nice place to put it. Can I actually grab apples out of here? No, I bet you just have to like decraft it back into apples, huh? Collect these bad boys up. And we're officially no longer homeless. Might as well finish this path out this way as well. Hello, zombie man. You're not welcome here. No, I am a little worried. If we have huge walls of glass, there's not really a place for us to put torches. So I'm thinking right here, we're gonna need an archway so we can actually light this place up. What's that sucker doing? Is he stealing wood? Let's go pick a fight. Hello, sir. Where is he? Oh, shoot, there he is. Oh, dude, he's pissed. He's pissed. Dude, the Endermen are low-key scary. Oh, he's in my house. Oh, please don't whack me, sir. I'm scared. Ah! Take that, sucker. Yeah, we got an ender pearl, baby. New recipe unlocked. What is that? Check the crafting table. Ender staff. What does the ender staff do? This is so wicked, man. A cannon? Excuse me? Oak sailboat. Oh my gosh. White hot air balloon. We need a blast furnace, white wool, and rope. This is totally buildable. What does a blast furnace require? 5 iron ingots, a furnace, and 3 smooth stone. I'm excited now. We're gonna build a dirty hot air balloon today, boys, and go on a big sky adventure. We have enough of the house built that I think we can go mess around a little bit. I am gonna come back and finish it, don't worry. For now, you know, it's a safe enough structure, and I think we'll be all right. Okay, maybe like a center torch. Just temporarily so we don't have mobs there. Yeah, it's not too bad. Hey, got this place torched up. Hopefully we won't come back and have 100 creepers on our tails here. I actually want to move this to here. Yeah, that looks nice. Little cozy area. Okay, and then the last thing we need is 5 wool. You know what that means, man? We're going on a sheep hunt. There's so many cool things to try out. I'm just overwhelmed with choices. Where's my glider? I need that active. I don't like it, but we're gonna have to murk the sheep because we need some food and we need some wool. You guys see any sheep? I sure don't. Let's go check down that valley. There's a deer. I don't see any sheep though, man. I'm landing at Loot Lake. Every time I use the glider, I have to make a Fortnite reference like a little kid. This is insane. Where are all the sheep, man? They must have heard I was coming. There's another pirate ship out there. That's different from the one we've already seen. While we're here, I might as well grab this copper because we do need it for the door. This is just turning into a mining adventure. I came out here in search of sheep, man. There's not a sheep to be seen. I'm not pushing my luck in that pirate ship. I'm level 17. I don't want to lose it. Hello, baby cow. Your face is massive. Look at that face to body ratio. We got to get that hot air balloon built though, man. I'm so excited to see how that turns out. That zombie has a backpack. Oh my goodness. Was it a zombie? Oh, it must have been. That backpack I found, a zombie must have died there and dropped it. Yes. Okay, that makes total sense. Look, they're bringing me feathers. Thank you for the presents, lads, but I don't need this. Time after time, July was in her eyes. Come on, sheep. Another hunting party. Oh, the scythe boy. Scythe boy and archer man are after me big time. There's a meteor shower. What? That's insane. This looks so wicked. Hey, I see you. The meteors are guiding me home. Hello. I'm getting a little peeved at the complete lack of sheepage. Am I in the wrong biome for sheep to spawn? I can't be, right? Like, that's just a ridiculous notion. Okay. This shield is so clutch. What's our durability at? Oh, it's almost broken. Might need to get that fixed up sooner than later. It's down here. Oh, shoot. It's a dirty cave. I'm sorry. I messed with the wrong chaps. That's a satisfying cave entrance, man. Jeez. Zombie in full magnet armor. What do we get? Sprinter leggings? Does this make you run faster? Look at that. That's wicked. We can cover so much more ground now. We got those backy packies. Put my gold leggings in there as well. Hold on to my sprinter leggings that are almost dead. In Search of Sheep, part 2. I love the sprinter leggings. That is so cool. Is that a sheep? Oh, hallelujah. A sheep. Yeah, so here's how the sprinter leggings work. So I'm full sprint right now, and then watch, after a couple seconds it kicks in and it speeds us up. There we go. You see that? Yes. Ba ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, yes sir. Any more sheep out here? There's 2. We should be golden. Okay, there we go. I think that's it. Yes, 5 wool. Let's go. We're out of here. I need to get a horse, man. Oh yeah, we can craft a saddle. What have I been doing this whole time? Building my house. That's what I've been doing. We only need 1 iron and some leather. I'm so excited. You guys ready for this? Our inaugural balloon flight. Here's the full recipe. Yeah, baby. Here it is. Okay, let's see it. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, baby. That looks wicked. Okay, how do I get in here? Okay, now what do I do? What are the controls here? I seriously don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Shift doesn't do anything. Left and right click don't do anything. Mouse scroll doesn't do anything. If I press space, I just jump out. I would think you would use space to ascend, right? I think I have a solution. Let's check the guidebook. Yeah, here we go. Realism Craft guidebook. It only costs 1 dirt to make. Let's open that up. Let's see what we've got. Here we go. Vehicles. Set sail or take off to new skies with the new sailboats and hot air balloons. Yeah, sure, but how do you work them? It doesn't say. Want the ultimate Realism Craft guide? Check out the wiki. I think we're gonna have to scan that QR code. Let's see if we can get a little tutorial on the hot air balloon, huh? Here we go. Here's the realismcraft.com entry for the hot air balloon. Travel with grace or shoot cannonballs from the sky with a hot air balloon. The hot air balloon is an air device that could be used as an alternative to the happy gas earlier in the game. You can ride the balloon by interacting with it once it's placed in the world. Players, chests, and cannons can ride along in the hot air balloon basket. That's sick! We can put a cannon and a chest in the balloon with us. To equip a cannon or a chest to the balloon, just interact with the placed balloon whilst holding either one in your main hand. You can access the chest inventory by opening the inventory whilst riding the balloon. Break the balloon to retrieve either the cannon or the chest that may have been equipped to it. To raise in the air, the player must deposit coal from their hand into the balloon by interacting. This will elevate the balloon for a short period, after which it begins to fall again. Along with the wind, you can steer the balloon using your normal directional movement keys. Do not crouch or jump, as this will dismount you from the balloon. Okay, so we need coal. Oh, we got massive movement here. Holy crap, it costs a lot of coal. This is wild. Oh my goodness. We're flying, baby. This is very slow. Holy cow. You know what? I ain't even mad about it. This is wicked. A freaking balloon in Minecraft. And we can put cannons and chests on this thing. Now, I do think it's too slow for adventuring, but that doesn't mean it won't have utility. I think we can use it to like find new structures and new sites. See, we can see that pirate ship from our house on this balloon. Man, that is so cool. I can't even tell you. What a day, dude. We flew a hot air balloon. We built a house. We found a sprinter leggings. Oh, this world is sick. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Minecraft with me. I have been EkodeInk. If you'd like to support the channel, you can like the video, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Those all would help me out immensely. Now, I love you all. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys in next episode. Tweedledee-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bye.